A fun trick that you can teach your dog is back around the handler. It's also referred to as reverse circles around handler. This is Dancer, and I'll show you, or she'll show you the behavior. Thank you. Squeeze. Good. I'm going to keep facing forward. I'm not going to turn my body. To get her to move, I'm going to shuffle my feet into her space, like so. Shuffle your feet, don't lift them. If you step on a toe, well, the dog's not going to be as willing to do the behavior. So I'm going to, and this is a behavior that your dogs really like. So once you teach it, it's going to be with you for a very long time. So make sure that this is something you want your dog to learn. When I shuffle my feet into her space, I'm aiming for the front of her shoulders, kind of near her ears. And so I squeeze her out of her space. That's actually my verbal cue when she's on my left side and I want her to do the behavior, squeeze. You're going to approximate it and shape the behavior, and I'm going to put my clicker away so I can have treats in both hands. Yes. 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 Here. Right here. One of the problems you can have with this behavior is when they're at this point right here, they're going to want to turn their head and come this way. And that's where your placement of reward, where you give the reinforcer, is going to contribute to their success in performing the trick. So when she's here, I'm feeding here, I'm stepping into her space, and I'm feeding a little bit with her head out, and her head out, and then she's in place. So that's a little troubleshooting tip. Tight. Good. To remove the gates, you want to do it gradually. Girl. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Good. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. Good girl. So when I train this, there's no need for a leash or a collar. I have the training gates, and that's going to keep her on the path I want her to follow. You might think, wow, those training gates are pretty small. I've got this huge dog, and my dog could step right out. She could too. It doesn't matter. They hop out, they hop back in. They catch on very quickly that that's part of the training setup. So I don't really worry about that. There's no need to use huge gates. Anyway, this is a really fun trick to work with your dog. Have fun training it.